Good to see y'all again. It's been a minute, but now I'm back with the jump off. Okay, so I'm really excited because I get a chance to work my upper body. I've been restricted from working my upper body for most of this year, and a lot more of the exercises are going to include way more upper body strength and exercises and moves and combinations, just because I enjoy them, because you got to have a balanced body, right? So today we are doing upper body with no weights or bands. I definitely have one coming up with weights and bands, but today we are just going to do upper body, just using your body weight. A lot of times we forget how much strength we can gain from using our body weight. And so I want to make sure that before we go into it, I emphasize on letting you know, of course, you have to use your mind to talk to your muscles a lot of the times, especially when you are trying to gain muscle mass. You just have to be cautious of that. You definitely have to be cautious of what you're doing and how you're doing it. So if you are one who have weak wrists, go ahead and start rotating them in your warm-up as well. Rotate them forward and back. These are really just good warm-up ways to kind of get your wrist involved. I always tell people, my clients, when we're doing anything with our arms, and we are on our hands, we're using our hands for, anything. We want to make sure that we are keeping our full weight within our fingertips as well as our wrists. You don't want to put all of your weight in your wrist. Then you just, they become weak and they're strained and they're hurting and you really can't do anything on them. So if you're gripping on the ground or your mat, you want to make sure that you're pressing down with your fingertips. I always tell people, like you're grabbing a jar. I like to have my fingertips like so. It's been a little difficult with the nails, so my ladies, if you do have nails, just be kind of cautious of that, but it's still possible. Just to make sure that you're equalizing that weight with your hands. And just be cautious of everything that you're doing. I will kind of show you or let you know while I am doing the exercise ways that maybe you do and they are not correct. Just to make sure, I applaud quality over quantity. You can do 100 things wrong, but if you do 50 and they are right and tight, you get way more results. So I think that's it. I'm back. If you guys have any ideas, I have a set of ideas. So I'm going to go by my ideas first, and then I'm going to come to y'all and ask y'all if y'all got some ideas, which I ain't telling you nothing. So I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Go check out the YouTube. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I will continue to post. I'm back at it. I've been preparing for a wedding, but now I'm married. And we all good now. So love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for the support. And bad. So our warm-up is going to be pretty simple. We're hitting it 3 times, 30 seconds each round. We're going into 2 jumping jacks. I'm doing halfway jumping jacks, so I'm not straightening my arms out all the way. They have a slight bend, and I'm doing 2 punches. Now, with these punches or these hooks, you really want to make sure that you punch as hard as you can. From there, we're going on to our crab walk. So this crab walk, I'm going over 2 times, and then I'm going to hit a crab kick. Really just make sure, like I was talking about at the beginning of the video, make sure your arms, your hands are correct. And then after you hit your 35 seconds, you're going to go and hit your dips until you fail. You're just going to go until you can't anymore. Please raise your hips up, bring your arms back, turn your hands facing the direction that you were looking at. And from there, we are going into, so we're starting off in a bird pose. You're going to first take that leg out, and then you're going to take the opposite arm out. Now, if you cannot take the hand completely all the way up and out, go ahead and take it forward and keep it on the ground, just so you can still work those same muscles, and you will grow stronger enough to be able to bring that arm all the way up. I hit it once again for 35 seconds, and at the end, I held my bird pose until failure. A lot of the stuff today was for or until failure. Here, we're working out. That smile. We're walking out to our inchworm. From our inchworm, we're going into an elbow to plank. Now, I like to alternate which elbow I go down on first, just to make sure that I'm giving both my arms the equality that they deserve. Please make sure that if you can't do it from your plank, you can go ahead and go to your knees with your elbow to plank. Those are difficult. Very difficult. So my next exercise, I'm doing a push-up release into a forward hand raise in my plank. You have the option of staying on your knees for both of the moves. And you also have the option, if you can't do a push-up release, the release is you basically pushing up as hard as you can and you attempting to release your hands from the ground. So if you're not capable of doing that, a ground push-up will definitely suffice.